what's up with Little Kim.
Please, more gossip. You need to pick it up.
Wendy, girl, who's the gay rapper?
Controversy in the rap world.
This is what I know how to do, so I'm not playing.
I hear you.
Go hard or go home.
All right.
The ain't playing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Oh, now, here's Oprah all up in the mix of Brad and Jen, having a heartfelt talk with each of them to get them back together. Oprah, fall back. Let Angelina do her work. That's done. Jen has been sufficiently embarrassed and whatnot, and sometimes it's just best just to move on. TT in Williamsburg says that the woman during advice hour with the layaway ring needs to stop worrying about saving for a stupid ring. Why doesn't she save for something collective like their future and buying a house? Stop with the ring nonsense. It's been 8 damn years. That's a point. They've been together for 8 years, but no, TT. No. I thought I was the one when it comes to math. Oh, look at Bokeem Woodbine. Here he is.
That's good.
I would definitely recognize you in the street.
Please, King.
Hi. Thank you, King. Oh. He got tag hanging off his jacket.
Is that right?
You paid $110 for your jacket, and don't lean too far back. Girls, don't give our guest the broken chair. Art, why, Bokeem? Just don't lean back.
I looked at everything. I put lotion on. I did clip the nails,
and you left
the
price tag on your jacket. And you got this at Mad Soul.
All right, come on.
All right, it's a size extra large. That's what we like around here, though, the extra large. It's Bokeem Woodbine in the studio with his $110 jacket on. Would you just buy it? Apparently.
Nah,
You've had it for a minute. You've been walking around everybody. Who did you come up here with?
I came for self, yo.
Oh, see, sometimes that's why handlers are good. Sometimes they're good. Right. You know what I mean? Somebody would have caught you. And my assistant, no doubt, Nicole, who books the show, she probably saw it, but she leaves it. Nope, she leaves it for me because she knows that's part of the funny.
She hooked me up with the lotion too.
Yeah, that's okay.
I was like, I'm not coming on there with ashy hands getting clowned, you know.
Yeah, but you look good, Bokeem Woodbine. I would recognize you in person. Oftentimes, when I meet celebrities, I say, would I recognize you in person? Yeah, well, it's the teeth.
Oh, good looking.
Yeah,
right.
You would never fix them.
No,
they're your signature.
That's it goes back to my ancestors gave me this gap right there. I like to look at it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Has anybody ever suggested that you fix the gap?
Oh yeah. Many times my managers, my agents, this and that, why don't you close the gap, this and that. So-and-so did it, blah, blah, blah. I'll never do it, though.
Yeah. So, by the way, one of your long-lost friends, excuse me, has been in contact with the show, James Samuel. Do you know him?
Yeah, no doubt.
He lives in the 803?
That's what's up. Yeah.
Well, here, if you want to... Yeah.
Good looking. All right.
Well, we're on in South Carolina.
Bugging. All right. That's what's up. Wow.
So, Bokeem, you've been off the scene for a minute.
Yeah.
At one point, you were everywhere.
Yeah.
And I can't help but think... Oh... Say that would have been Bokeem Woodbine all over the floor.
No, that wasn't me, yo.
I can't help but think some of the, and Mekhi Phifer's a friend to the show, but I can't help but think some of his work was supposed to be yours.
Well, being as we both from Harlem and he's a friend of mine, I can't do nothing but wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? All due respect to everything that happens to him in his life. I think what happened with me is I'm a very unique commodity in this business. I'm my own man, I'm my own leader, and it's taken me my own amount of time to carve out this niche that I've created. And I took the long road, but it's just now starting to pay off. Yeah. And I'm glad I did it my way without having to sell out or go sideways or anything like that.
Yes.
And, there were a lot of opportunities I could have done that, but I stayed to myself and maintained my integrity.
Yes.
And I'm glad I did it the way I did, ultimately.
Are you familiar with the casting couch?
Yeah, I've heard of it, yo. I've heard some crazy stories, yo.
But you've never run across, because ladies, a lot of ladies run some top offices in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever, pushed you down and taken advantage of
hints, you know what I'm saying? I've had, the feeling a couple of times.
Yes,
yes. You know what I'm saying? They've never been overt and they just come right out and say, yo, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 blah. But a couple of times I felt the vibe.
Yes.
I never went there, though.
So how are you living? Do you have a big fancy house in the Hollywood Hills?
Nah.
Do you have a condo?
No. I'm about to buy my first piece of property next year. That's how far ahead I'm thinking. Because right now the market is not that great in LA.
Wait a minute.
It's kind of cool.
But you've been in the game for a long time. You haven't purchased any property.
No, I never did.
I guess what the instability of acting, you felt as though if I purchased something.
I was having a good time. I was in my 20s. I blew it. You know, I did what I had to do. You know what
not
I mean?
you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on now. But at the same time, luckily for me, the ancestors have blessed me with another opportunity to come back, and now that I have a more stable presence of mind,
yes,
in my 30s, I got another chance to do it the right way.
So what kind of stuff did you trick your money that you were making? What trick it up on? I mean, you know, Negroidian expenditures.
Okay. Well, let's put it to you like this: there was a lot of buying the bar out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There was a lot of flying chicks into town.
Yeah.
There was a lot of lacing family members with things they ain't really need.
Yes.
They wanted.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of expensive rents, but not to own.
Rent,
$2,500. You know what I'm saying? You got the fireplace, you got this and this and this and that, yes, but you're not owning it.
Yes.
There was a lot of that, and none of it was spent towards any long-term investments. You know, it was one of those things where I was able to live out all my fantasies and all my dreams, and you know, go broke and then come back again.
Thank God.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Thank God.
Man. I'm very lucky. I'm probably one of the luckiest people you ever meet.
Yeah. And you know, you're one of the different actors in Hollywood in that, do you ever feel like it's difficult for you to get mainstream parts because your presence is, you know, the strong black man, you know, exactly, like pimp-like, or just, you know, the thug, the bully, you know, well, what?
Do I find that to be a hindrance at times?
Yes.
You know what? It has been, but I'll tell you this. Lately, I'm getting a lot of different opportunities to diversify. And like more recently, I was in a flick about Ray Charles, the late Ray Charles, and that gave me an opportunity to stretch and show people that, you know, I can't play anything.
I forgot you were in that, and I saw the movie.
Oh, it's all to the good.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it. And that opened up a lot of doors for me. And now the stuff that I'm getting ready to do now,
because you're about to drop bombs to let everybody know what you're about to do. Bokeem Woodbine in the studio.
I'm about to hit him hard. I'm coming out with Edmund, all right, a David Mamet adaptation with me, William Macy, and Julia Stiles. That'll be out in October. Also in October is A Day in the Life. Mekhi Phifer, Omar Epps, Sticky Fingers, Bokeem Woodbine, Phase on Love, this and that. It's a groundbreaking new film technique. All the dialogue is rhyme. And
rhyme?
Yeah. Heavy.
Yeah.
And then I also got this picture called Blood of a Champion with me and Deborah Cox. And then I'm getting ready to go to Thailand actually in a couple of days to shoot The Fifth Commandment with Rick Yoon, Tom Sizemore, and Keith David.
Hey, Rick Yoon is cute. He's from the Pam Anderson show.
Rick Yoon.
Yeah, he's hot. And he was engaged to that girl from The View at one point.
Apparently so. You know, that's my homie. I can't really comment on, you know, his situation.
Does he like the black girls?
You know, I don't even really know. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know.
Do you like the white girls? Like
I'm not prejudiced.
What's your flavor? I can see you with a nice Asian woman.
I've been known to be with beautiful Asian women.
Yes. Beautiful
Ethiopian women.
Yes.
Beautiful Costa Rican women. Mm-hmm. Beautiful white women. But that was when I was in my 20s.
Okay.
Now I'm only with just one woman.
Now, what does she do for a living?
She's let me see. How can I not blow a cover? She's a sales rep, field rep. For Anheuser-Busch, which means I get free beer at the end of every month.
Nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Is beer your favorite drink of choice?
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Like your drink has not cultivated to, you know.
You would think it would, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm a very classy guy, Wendy, but you know what? When it comes to my drink, I stick to the beer.
Yeah.
For a couple of reasons.
The basics.
You know what I'm saying? If I go hard and I drink the hard stuff, I start thinking I'm Superman.
Okay.
And it's ugly. You don't want to see that.
Yeah.
And the other thing is beer, you can drink 1 million of them and still stay relatively in shape if you drink the light beer.
Yeah, exactly. So, do you have children?
No.
All that running around?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh, I kept it. I was safe. You know? You know what I'm saying? I never went reckless.
Jeez, Louise, have you ever been caught up in a paternity suit or anything?
No, never gonna happen.
It's Bokeem Woodbine in the studio.
Yeah.
You're such an interesting man, and you've given of us so much, including the price tag of your jacket. I would love to know more about you. I would like to play a nice game of Run Your Pockets, Bokeem.
All right.
That's where you stand up and you empty your pockets, and we see what Bokeem Woodbine is all about. Come on now.
From what's in my pockets?
Yes,
All right,
of course.
Let's see.
Fabulous. We'll start with, there's something in your jacket pocket right here. What is that?
Oh, that's a phone.
Okay. A big phone. That's old-fashioned.
That's an old-fashioned phone.
Big old Samsung phone.
And there's a BlackBerry.
The BlackBerry, okay.
And there's another phone.
Oh, gosh. That's a jump-off phone.
Right.
Sweet and
That's the
petite.
bad phone right there, yo.
Some cards. You met some people earlier today.
Cards.
A bunch of wrinkled up $1 bills, and wrinkled like a stripper.
Hey, let's not make no assumptions. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, I'm just saying. Oh, and they're the tokens.
No, those are quarters. Those are quarters, yo. And some buttons.
Wow, your money is a mess.
Yeah, for sure. And let's see.
And some change.
Some change. What else?
Is that side of the check?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Who's that from? How much is that? Let me see.
Nah, come on,
Come on.
It's just a little residual.
No, look, listen, Bokeem, we understand that whatever's on this check, you are worth more. Let me take a look. Performers' Rights Society from Ontario for $145.52. It was dated February 4th, so apparently you've been walking around this for a while, which means that you.
I wore these jeans
I was going to say, which means you don't wash your jeans after you wear them.
Hey.
How many wearings before you wash your jeans? 3? 2?
One.
It depends on if you wear underwear or not.
I have
okay.
7. I wear underwear every day. I change it every day, just so you know, let the world know. And I change my jeans after wearing them one time.
What kind of jeans are those? Those any of them fancy jeans?
These are back in the day.
7
Echo
jeans.
Unlimited, yo.
Echo.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Shout out
what's
to
up.
Mark Echo.
You know? Yeah. Thanks for the free gear, yo.
Yeah, very interesting. Listen, you were in the Tupac I Ain't Mad at You video. Were you and Tupac good friends, or was that just a call from general casting?
Came straight from him, yo. And when I got on the set, he said, you're the only gentleman I would have done this video with, straight up.
Wow.
And he paid me way more than what you're supposed to get paid for.
How much did he pay you?
Let's just say it was 3 times more than what, you're supposed to get paid for a little video or whatever.
And who normally, how much you normally get paid for a video? Does anybody here know? Damn.
Like $1,700, right?
$1,700?
Nah, well, I guess maybe the average person, but no, just
Okay. So you got a few $1,000s for doing that.
No, I got like 20 G's, yo.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't mad at you.
All right. He didn't even have to go there with it. That was just, on the strength of him being a cool cat.
Now, when you go to auditions, who do you find some other famous guys who are already famous, besides Makai, who I'm sure is in some of your auditions, and I can see a little sticky auditioning likeness in there also.
It's my evil twin brother.
Yes. Who else, when you go for auditions, who else do you see that we know?
You know what? I don't really. The way they schedule it, they you can read their names on the list, but they never have us there at the same time.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because Cats is real competitive. I'm not really competitive with this business, but a lot of people are. So I think because of that, they separate us.
But it's your livelihood.
Yeah, but I'm confident, so I don't have to really compete with nobody but myself.
Yeah. How broke is the brokest that you've been since you've been famous? Like $5 in the bank?
I was broke at one point in 2001 to the degree where I actually had to borrow money from a friend who remained nameless, a famous actor, and it was heavy. It was very heavy. It had gone there. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't new and I wasn't who I am now. I was in that in between stage.
Yeah.
And I had to ride it out.
Damn.
So I've been broke.
Have you paid him back?
Still haven't paid it back, but he won't take it. I've tried a couple times. He won't take it.
Yeah.
He won't take the money back.
Wow.
How much he loaned you?
5 G's. Just on strength. Yeah. I've been there, yo.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Is it Denzel?
Nah.
Just asking. You friends with him?
He's a cool guy. We met a couple times. Very cool cat.
Yeah. Bokeem Woodbine, I want to thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you so much. Thanks
Look
for
out for
having
this
me.
man. October's a big month for you.
October's a big month. Check it out, yo.
Well, geez, Louise, make it your habit of coming back.
I'll be back.
I like you.
Can I shout out one time?
Yeah, you had 10
Shout out
seconds.
to my dad's clinic, 309 West 137th Street, Sandbound Holistic Health Center. That's what's up. All right.
Oh, colonics. All right.
Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job, put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Everybody's winning their share of $100,000 cash.
You're calling it for 10. Congratulations.
Oh my God, you're kidding, right?
No.
From the only station with the $100,000 cash guarantee.
107.5 WBLS.
Yeah, everybody. And just about an hour from now, it's time to win all over again. I gave it back to you. And then you were supposed to give it back to me. Yes. Yes, I did. They see. That's it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Here's what I was asking for. A reminder. Tomorrow you can get involved with your local park by joining WBLS at Fort Greene Park for It's My Park Day. Call 311 or log on to WBLS.com for more information. Connecting with your community. We're 107.5 WBLS with today's R&B and classic soul and the Wendy Williams Experience. And I've got to tell you something. And I know this has happened to many of the ladies and some of the gentlemen, if you wear chandelier earrings, I guess, out there. I've got my right hole is opened up and it's got to be closed. I feel like that damn Janet Jackson, I wanted to be in control like her, and I had that key hanging from my ears, dragging from the hoop, dragging, my ear down, talking about I'm in control. I wore the key in my right ear like Janet and didn't wear it in my left ear, so my left ear holes are good. But my front right ear, and I have 4 holes in my ears. The second one in my ear on the right ear is good. But the key, this incident happened because of the key. I can literally take my hole now and open it up and read a magazine through the other side. Damn. It's not quite opened up. I have on a pair of hoops today. I don't know why I'm trying to effect a look, but I feel naked without some sort of earrings. So I always wear a pair of studs in my ears. And I took them out last night because, it's so big, the stud droops down. It's shining light on the street. It's not standing up the way a stud should. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do? So as opposed to going all the way to Philly to Dr. Memeniscus for this is my chance to check out a WBLS sponsor, Dr. Michael Jones. Dr. Michael, I don't know you. We've never met. I'm assuming that a plastic surgeon would be the one, like local anesthesia in the office, a couple of whip stitches through the hole, just so that I can start wearing beautiful chandelier earrings and stuff like that again. I mean, I wear them, but in my second holes. But I don't want my second holes to drag down like my first holes. To get the most spin on your earrings, you should really wear your prominent earrings in your front holes. But instead, I always have safe studs because they're lightweight in my front holes. And in my back holes, I wear... Sounds crazy. In my back hole, I wear something big and long. How you doing? I'm getting my hole fixed. Ooh. I'm going to Dr. Michael Jones. Well, I'm going to check you out. I hear the commercials crowing about you here on WBLS. I understand you're here in Manhattan, and I'm coming to see you. I just wanted you to know that, sir. But first, I'm going to call your office to find out whether you can give me a couple of stitches, or whether that's something. If a plastic surgeon doesn't do that, then I'll have to go to find out who does. Maybe you have a recommendation. But if you do it, I just don't want to go under anesthesia for something as simple as a couple of stitches. Anesthesia, you go under when, you're going to get a whole zhuzh up. I'm not ready for another zhuzh up. But I'm thinking, he might ice the area, give me a couple of painkillers. I'll be sitting there, pull my hair to the side. He'll take out his needle and thread. You know what I mean?
Cat gut.
Cat gut?
Yeah.
The thing I try to figure out is when they close that area, how does it actually stay closed? Because there's nothing moist. Like my ears don't bleed. It's dry. It's not a fresh thing. You know what I mean? What is that? More tea?
Tomato juice.
Oh, jeez. Let's see how this tastes. Now this is tasty.
Drink it, girl.
All right. Anyway, I'm going to call Dr. Michael Jones, and I'll let you guys know how it turned out, because I know there are a lot of women out there with long, droopy piercings in their ears, and you just, it's painful painful emotionally, not physically, because my ear doesn't hurt. But
especially the bamboos from the 80s.
Yeah. Bamboo and stuff like that. Now your ears are paying the price. Me, it was Janet Jackson, that damn key. And instead of using a key, that you get made like at a nice jewelry store like Ben and Eddie's over at B&B Jewelers in Wayne or something like that. I didn't have any money. I used the backdoor key from our house. You know what I'm saying? So,
a 2-pound one?
Yes. I got a key. And I tell you, and I'm not lying, it was the backdoor key from our house, because when she made Control, I was just getting control of my life, too. There was no way I was going back to Ocean Township. Oh, hell no. I was just graduating college, too. I was in control. And now I'm all grown up, and Mommy and Daddy, you don't try to tell me what to do. And to wear my independence and my control, I'm wearing the back damn door key to the house. Because I ain't using it to come home no more. Instead, now I'm going to use it as a statement. I'm in control like Janet. And now look at my ear hole. Yeah, well. A hole is a hole. Anyway, Dr. Jones, I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you, as a matter of fact, as soon as I close the mic. Are you open today? No, I know it's Friday. I know it's 4:30. Tonight, the place to be is, I love that. Tonight, the place to be is Lounge 42 West Broad Street in the Fleetwood section of Mount Vernon. I'll be up there partying. VLS live broadcast. And, it's grown and sexy. It's the only way we do things around here, for the most part. 23 and over for the ladies, 20 for the gentlemen. Whoa, every day's a hustle. Oh, boy. All right, let's continue on with the break. Bokeem is gone. Certainly, we got some gossiping to get to. You know what? I would love to open up the phone lines at 866-GET-WENDY. So dial now, put you on the radio, and let's talk about it. It's WBLS, everybody. Plastic surgeons do fix the holes in your ears. Shout out to Dr. Michael Jones. They do tighten your holes. Oh, shoot. Everybody. Oh, by the way, Miss Gary Art says that you are a butch queen. Because that's someone who's kind of ghetto and loud. But see, that's not, no. It has nothing to do with feminine or masculine. A femme queen means a really feminine gay guy. Raven says, okay, girl, I'm going to help you out. A butch queen is someone who looks hard and masculine on the outside, but as soon as they open their mouth, honey child, fierce talk comes out. And a banshee queen is someone who, when you look at them, they ooze gay. No, then you know what? Art's neither.
Damn.
Yeah, you wanted to be in a category, didn't you, Art?
I wanted to fit in.
I know you wanted to. Once again, you don't fit in.
No.
Nicole Kidman wants bigger boobs. And she's saying that the best way for her to do it is to have her own baby. Gosh, what are her kids going to say when they read a statement like this? I mean, you know what I'm saying? She's an adoptive mother. Here's her quote. If I had my own baby, I would have bigger boobs. That's one of the good things I can think of that would come out of it. Is she trying to get us prepared for her to go get breast implants? Because then what she's going to do, she's going to say she's pregnant. And then she's going to say she had a miscarriage at 3 months just before she shows. But her breasts held the milk, and that's, that's the way it is. Because even after you miscarry, the milk is there. Oh, that was a dreadfully horrible thing. When I had the 5 months, and my boobs and the milk, and when I think I'm over it, and all of a sudden I'd see a spot on my shirt, I'd be like, oh, Lord, why do you give me the milk and not the baby? Yeah, that was dreadful. But, okay, Nicole Kidman. In the meantime, everybody, give me this just in.
Okay.
Just because I feel like delivering official style. Rapper 50 Cent will likely avoid jail time for allegedly trampling 2 women and punching a third during a concert last year. If the entertainer stays drug-free for 2 years and follows the orders laid out by the judge, the charges will be dropped. Okay. Where did this all happen? For some reason, I don't recall 50 Cent. I don't recall these headlines. 50 Cent trampled 2 women and punched a third. I mean, that's, you know what we say about men who hit with what? Clive Davis, for you American Idol Nistas, is going to be on American Idol on Tuesday. That means nothing to me. Does it mean anything to you? Jennifer Lopez has announced that she won't be announcing any of her live appearances in New York City anymore because PETA is driving her crazy. Did I tell you guys she was down south at a radio station doing an interview, and the PETA people somehow got into the studio and they managed to show her a 10-second clip from a video, you know, I guess they had the video playing on their computer of all of the, no, not Jennifer, of all of the mutilation that goes on with animals and stuff to make furs. And her handlers rushed her out of there, like the president, like rushed her out of there so she didn't have to see it. You know, put a hand over her eyes and whatnot. They are getting her at PETA. But you know what, Jennifer? Stick to your guns. Don't get in. I love a clothing trimmed with beautiful fur embellishment. It's beautiful. Oh, Dennis Miller's show was canceled. Did you know that? I'm going to be on Geraldo tomorrow. Geraldo.
Your show was canceled? I'm sorry.
Dennis Miller's show was canceled. Okay. Well, that's why it was canceled, because nobody was watching it on CNBC. So that's canceled.
And tomorrow you're going to be on?
Tomorrow I'm going to be on Geraldo. Tomorrow night, well, the show starts at 10 o'clock on... He's on MSNBC. Nicole from The Office. Geraldo's on MSNBC, right? You know, I just continue on, you know, in my channels, and when I see, I stop. But we're gossiping tomorrow. We're talking about everybody. Ben and Jen. Nicole Kidman's boobs, I guess. Dave Chappelle. Fox News, of course. Fox News. Silly. Anyway, we're going to be talking about everything. Dave Chappelle. We're gossiping on Geraldo tomorrow night. The show comes on at 10. And I think that in my segment, they say is 6 minutes long, and I have no idea at what point during the 6 minutes the gossiping begins. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to be on BET Styles at 7:30. Promoting my album. And shout out to Vibe Magazine. I just did an article promoting the album, and you know, people always manage to bring in other things, talking about, you know, the ins and outs of, you know, hip hop and the beefs and, you know, whatnot in the September issue of Vibe Magazine. So that's a nice look. Thank you, Vibe. What is this? A note from Bokeem Woodbine? You wanted him to do push-ups in here?
No, he was doing push-ups in there. That's what they told me.
Oh, you handed me this note. I just didn't see you do.
The other intern did, but she said that he was out there doing push-ups before he came in here.
He was
laughing at him, like,
and he's taking over. He's taking over your desk in the office, doing his own personal business.
And when he came in here, he had beads of sweat on his head.
He did. Yes, and his palms were sweaty. Wait, nobody sits at my desk.
Yeah, he's taking over your desk. It's his desk now. He's made his own office.
No, that's why we have a telephone at the couch for guests to use the phone.
Yeah. That's Bokeem Woodbine.
That's Bokeem Woodbine until October. Sorry, that's just a little jokey joke there, Bokeem.
Oh, easy.
What?
Trevor, come on.
Ain't nobody here.
No, but you know what though? I wasn't that familiar with that director that he talked about until I read in his bio and stuff. And I, you know, read up on the director was attached to the bio. That's a heavy director directing him for one of those projects that he has coming out in October.
Yes.
He's about to make a windfall. I mean, if we can just encourage people to get to the box office to see it, and the director comes already with a good reputation, that's all right. Bokeem Woodbine's going to be all right. He's got a nice... did you hear about the old woman who fell 9 stories?
Oh.
And lived to tell it. She's 70 years old. She's at her condo in Fort Lauderdale, and she was on her balcony cleaning, and she fell and landed on the first floor canopy.
What was she doing cleaning out there?
And shot back up like a boomerang. No, but she lived to tell, thank God. Well, you know how people are about their balconies. You know, that's like their backyard when you live in a condo.
Yeah.
You're cleaning up her backyard.
Yeah, or the projects.
Keep it here, everybody.
Wendy, man.
You can go on the stand, Steve, but the point is keep your mouth shut. Anybody from the streets knows that. Never talk on nobody.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody. So Oprah is having a hard time accepting that Brad and Jennifer aren't able to work out their differences. And now you'll remember Oprah invited Brad and Jennifer to her 50th birthday party, and she was out for dinner with Brad, waiting till the meal of grilled fish and polenta was over, according to In Touch magazine, and then pulled Brad aside to get down to business. She always imagined them as the perfect couple. Even he grew misty while Oprah was... Oprah, mind your business. Angelina's got that. And there's been too much embarrassment and too much, What about you and Stedman? Just asking. This weekend, Oprah is having a fabulous series of soirees out there in California. Today, she hosted a luncheon with the women that are actually being honored this weekend. It's, I want to call it the Queen and her come up. I want to give it that theme, but it's almost like that. It's like Beverly Johnson's invited, and then who came up after Beverly Johnson? Naomi Campbell. So it'll be like that. That's like a good idea. The Queen and her come up. So, you get the originator and then you get the predecessor. My question is, who did Oprah have as little Oprah? And don't say Tyra Banks. Star Jones? No, they're contemporaries. And Star is, anyway. And so tomorrow there's a big garden party where all the honorees can bring a +1 guest, and everybody has to wear black or white. And then on Sunday, Oprah's hosting a gospel brunch, and this is all happening out there in Modesto, California, out there at her place. Shout out to Dr. Woodbine, the father of Bokeem Woodbine. His father's a doctor up in Harlem. He shouted it out as he was leaving, but I asked him more to the story behind the scenes. Bokeem Woodbine's father is a holistic doctor, the colon cleanses and all that other kind of stuff. And so I asked him, I said, well, when you need money, why didn't you go to your Dr. Woodbine? And so he said, Panamanian people are very proud. I wouldn't go to him for that and like that. I didn't realize that Bokeem was Panamanian. Anyway, shout out to the whole underground rap scene. What's up, Ike Dirty? Ooh. Shout out to Pitch Black. Shout out to I. Shout out to Big O. What's up, Bushwick? All right. I saw this disgusting picture in the newspaper yesterday. Never got a chance to acknowledge it. What the hell? Nicole Richie really does need to start having a little something to eat. And Lindsay Lohan really does need to go back to red. It's what made her fierce and separated her from the rest of the trolls. I mean, she's just a fabulous redhead. Why mess with perfection? But she needs to eat, too. There's a picture of both of them. And underneath the caption says, Skeleton Crew. Ooh. Lindsay Lohan, Lionel, and Nicole Richie are almost unrecognizable at the Four Seasons in Beverly Hills the other night. Their rapid weight loss is worrying fans. Ugh, look.
Oh.
Wendy, LeBron James hired a friend, but it doesn't mean that the friend is going to ruin his career. The friend is a graduate of the University of Arizona. I think that's what you say, or Akron, out in Ohio, and had a major internship with Nike. He'll do all right for LeBron. I mean, I just hope LeBron knows what he's doing. I understand firing the guy. I understand the agent apparently stole like $14 million from another athlete whose name I can't think of. It happens. Agents steal, people find out, agents get fired, and you're left to wonder, what should I do? I no longer trust a big name agent. I barely trust any. You know what? Only people I trust is my boys. You know what I mean? It happens. And I'm not going to discount his friend like I did knee-jerk reaction to this whole story, because we know here from internships and from the interns, there are plenty of interns here who, I wouldn't necessarily have handled, my whole situation, but definitely put in a high position, if take them out of internship and, well, look, you are. What the hell am I talking about? You! But you were, there was some time in between where you didn't see each other.
Oh, yeah.
Art came fresh from, look, you want to work in New York with me or what? And he was an intern for the show. He was literally came back from Dunkin' Donuts getting the coffee and licorice I'd have every day.
What do you say? New York, big city dreams.
But yeah, so LeBron James, I wish you well. I would hope that you know what you're doing, and nobody needs thieves in the situation. Now, Mos Def is calling out the industry in the upcoming Source magazine. And one of the things he says is he talks about Little John. He says, our priorities are getting effed up. I love Little John. I love his music. But why are the East Side boys named Big Sam and Little Bo? What the F? What's next? Kunta and Kinte? The South should know better. This is the same country that ran up in Frederick Hampton's crib and shot him in bed with his pregnant wife. You think the rules changed because you got a record deal? Nook. What are we supposed to tell our kids after Malcolm, Martin, and Du Bois? We have Sam Bo. I'm supposed to be down with that because it makes me dance? That's Mos Def in the upcoming issue of the Source magazine. Jadakiss is going to talk about 50 Cent and the beef, and the June issue also features the story on Cassidy and his rise to the top. And C Murder, still pleading innocent. Sharon Stone adopted a baby boy. Yeah, the woman had the baby. Remember, I was telling you the woman in Texas was pregnant and Sharon had dibs on that. Well, she's adopted the baby boy. The mother and whatnot is unknown. The mother didn't even know that Sharon Stone was the adoptive parent. Because when you find that out, then you start saying, ow, complications, Oh, I'm going to need, $10,000 for this, $4,000. I got to go on bed rest. I need to quit my job. Ow! So Sharon was best to just leave it in the cut. But the woman is fine, and Sharon is 47, and she's named the baby Laird Von Stone. So she's got Roan and Laird, Laird. She's going it alone. She's a single mom doing it. She got a new weave for the delivery, too. She looks 47 except 37 in this particular picture. I mean, okay. By the way, Bill Cosby is still denying allegations. This is like a hard one to follow, much like the Michael Jackson case. I just painted it all with a broad stroke, like, you know what, men. And that's that. Just because it's Bill Cosby doesn't make it that he's any different. But lawyers for Bill Cosby are denying allegations that he drugged and sexually molested a woman at his home. That's the woman, He did acknowledge giving her an over-the-counter medication after she complained about having trouble falling asleep. And somewhere in there's the truth. SNL on May 21st, Lindsay Lohan and Coldplay. And the last show of Dennis Miller, by the way, because I told you last hour that Dennis Miller's show is no longer on CN Friday. BC. Wendy, the friend had an internship with Nike cause LeBron got it for him as a result of his relationship with Nike. I know, but you know what? Just because you get something for somebody doesn't necessarily mean that they're not picking up the tools to carry the ball on their own. You understand what I'm saying?
He was on his high school teammate. He was his high school teammate, too.
Yeah, and LeBron got on the deal for Nike. So what Adrian Lloyd is saying out in Arizona is that boy didn't pick up anything. He didn't even get his own internship. No. But my feeling is that you can lead a horse to water, and some horses actually drink. Hopefully, LeBron's friend is a drinker. It hasn't worked here with internships. I remember I had somebody here who got the hookup and would barely show up, and would sit on the two-way and you know what I'm saying? Yes. Yeah, but I mean, what are you going to do? You there are some people who are given terrific opportunities, and they know how to run with the ball and make it work, and then there are other people who rest on their laurels. So only time will tell what LeBron's friend does for him. Some celebrity spottings. Mariah Carey was at Mr. Chow's in L.A. And Mark McGrath, the country singer, just signed a long-term deal with Extra. He actually does a good job on that show. This music sounds good right here.
There you go.
Do you feel like you ever will? Oh, boy. It's the weekend. I'm so glad the weekend is here. Boy, I'll tell you, we got a great website set up here. All kind of stuff on it that you can look at. WendyWilliamsExperience.com.
No. The
WendyWilliamsExperience.com. The WWE is in the building. Dear Wendy, I love the show, but I need some quick advice. I'm engaged to a man who has a daughter from a previous relationship. The daughter is a huge part of his life. I don't have any children, so pretty much she's my baby too. Now, she's 5 and she's about to graduate from kindergarten. My question is, do I go to the ceremony? Her mother is a project chicken head and very upset that I even have a relationship with the girl's father. Her daughter always comes home talking about how we cooked together and we went shopping, and the baby's mother gets disappointed from that. I don't want to disappoint the child by not showing up, yada, 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 yada. Well, okay, you're engaged. That doesn't mean anything. Are you engaged with a date, or are you just engaged? Are you just trying to throw that in there? Because it's my opinion. If I were you, I wouldn't go, because I'm not trying to have a fight with a hood princess up in the middle of graduation for the little girl to see and for the father to have to. No, don't go. But what you do is be there for, ice cream sundaes for everybody at Serendipity afterwards. You, her daddy, and the little girl. And then maybe you have a little something special. Maybe if you stopped at Toys R Us, got her a little something or a favorite DVD or something like that. No, I would not go to the graduation, because you don't need the drama. In your heart, you're there for the little girl. If he really wants you to go, then he would wife you, which means you have to be there. Now, I understand you're engaged, but when are you getting married? Next year, you'll be ready to participate in all that other kind of stuff. Right now, I'd fall back, because Chicken Head is clucking, and she's laying for you right there behind the bleachers. Oh, and we'll be back.
It's Wendy, man.
I want to fuck good at you, watch you eat each other, like feed off your face, get another woman up, hire a hooker, get some coke. Let's do it.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Another WBLS $1,000 winner.
Hi, you're caller number 10. Yes, you are.
Yes, is this Wendy Williams?
Yes.
Hi, Wendy. I love you.
Thank you. Thank you. You picked up $1,000.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
Setting you up real nice for the weekends. What's your name?
Yes, Roberta.
Where are you calling from, Roberta?
Stamford, Connecticut.
Well, we're so glad that you listen, and we're so glad that today, Roberta, you're a winner. Everybody else, your next chance to win is Monday morning at 7:20 with the WBLS Morning Show featuring Paul Mooney. Roberta!
Yes!
Let everybody know your station with the $100,000 cash guarantee.
WBLS.
Yo, what's up? This is Kenny Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Fat Albert, Saturday Night Live. And you listening to the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
Everybody get up!
That song was playing in the background when I lost my virginity in New York City. Philly, down south and whatnot. I don't know what you all were playing. We don't all play the same music, you know what I'm saying? Flashback, who's that? Woo! Ow! I mean, ow! Oh! I think I hear somebody upstairs. Stop it! Oh, stop. Isn't it funny how you remember things like that in life? Wendy, LeBron James' move is about life outside of basketball. He already has the endorsement deal, so no need to initiate contracts. Now all his renewals come up. He will have to probably start his own company to manage his own career. Yeah, that's why I'm not totally opposed to him having one of his his boys around him. Just because they're 23 doesn't mean they can't do the do. Because just because you're 43 doesn't mean you know what to do either. I mean, we'll see. Exactly. The blueprint for his money is already laid out. His boys don't touch the money. That's his accountant. His accountant wasn't accused of stealing. And if he's found out that his agent has been stealing, then I'm sure everybody's getting checked right now. Yeah. What his boys are good for is helping him start the company. And as he's watching his boys show improve, maybe his boys will be good. And LeBron's a young guy. There's no reason he needs to be going to parties for free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's supposed to be getting something, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 for a walkthrough. Mm-hmm. And his boys are supposed to be seeing that that's the way it happens. You get in touch with the promoter. You want LeBron James to come through your... Just asking. If you don't, then you don't. No need. But if you do, a lot of promoters will pay $15,000, $20,000 for LeBron James to walk through, pop 3 bottles, and then leave for a total of a 45-minute stay. Mm-hmm. His boy makes that deal happen. His boy eats off that money.
Eats good.
Quite well. Wendy, on Friday the 6th, the woman called about a paternity letter that belonged to her husband. You told her to take a mini vacation. Any updates? Nope, no updates. Dear Wendy, did you hear part 2 of it, Trapped in the Closet with R. Kelly? There's part when the man admits that he is gay.
Oh.
What? No, I haven't heard part 2. I guess Jennifer Lopez will be spending her weekend trying to get pregnant. Because she's probably heated over that little pregnancy with Ben Affleck and Jennifer Gardner. I mean, it seems as though that whole relationship was engineered on marriage, babies, not marriage like Nick and Jessica got married, Brad and Jen got married, and we didn't always hear about baby talk until both marriages started to unravel. Nick and Jessica and Jennifer and Brad. But with Jennifer Lopez, we've known about the babies from the first date. I want a baby. So now here's her ex-man's fiance. By the way, it doesn't just happen with strangers handling your information. You know that the girl next door model, Maggie Reiser, Calvin Klein model? Well, she's filing a $24 million lawsuit against her jailed stepfather in connection with his theft of several million of her dollars. So, does Macaulay Culkin on the stand influence you one way or the other? It doesn't influence me one way or the other. Because I look at Macaulay, like, of all the young boys in all the world, why would you, want to violate Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
You know what? This thing was sent to me, and I found this very interesting. 10 myths about food, because I did not see the 2020 a couple of weeks ago, because I was getting ready to go to the club. Story of my life. But since I didn't see it, I'm assuming that many of you didn't see it either. Did you see it? 2020 had this great expose. I think I even reminded you guys to watch it on the show. Here, some food myths. Like, are you safer eating at home than out? Well, I got this. Reggae Red actually went to the 2020 website and pulled this up for me. Thanks, Reggae. And the answer is no. We store food longer than restaurants do. At our house, we store food longer. We don't cover our silverware and cutlery, and sponges are the number one cause of food poisoning at home. 50 to 80% of gastrointestinal problems occur at home. Oh, I got a quick way of, de-germing your sponge. Put it in the microwave for a minute and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, you moisten it with the water. I mean, you could just go and buy another damn sponge. But, you know how you finish wiping up chicken juice? You rinse the sponge out, you wash your hands, you think everything's good. In the meantime, the germs are swimming all around the sponge.
Salmonella.
Yeah. You put it in the microwave. Burn everything out. Here's another food myth. Are brand name foods better than generic? Well, the answer is no. Like I knew that. You didn't know that? Yeah. Ugly generic boxes used to mean third grade, and for folks who couldn't afford the brand. But now, in a lot of cases, it's not the truth. All right, number 3. Do carrots help your vision? That's another food myth. No, not really. Number 4. Is the following statement true about alcohol? Beer before wine, never sicker. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. I never heard of any of it, so it's all a lie to me. Brown juice is nice. All right. Okay, number 5. Eating late at night and then going to bed is bad. The myth is false. They say not necessarily. From the weight standpoint, it's not bad unless you've had more than your normal daily intake of calories. The body doesn't care when we eat. 3,000 calories during the day is the same as 3,000 calories at night. You might have a little acid reflux, but no. Also, since I've been detoxing, one thing that I did learn, when you eat late at night, your digestive system never has a chance to shut down. And so for that reason alone, you might want to stop eating a little bit earlier in the evening. Does green tea fight cancer? There is no clear agreement from the medical community that says green tea has cancer-fighting agents. Does sugar really make kids hyper? No. More likely chocolate, coffee, and coffee with caffeine. What else? Margarine is healthier than butter. Do they still make margarine?
Yeah.
I haven't heard margarine. What do you use at your house? I use the Shed Spread Country Crock. Is that what you use? No. Hollywood, what do you use? 5 people in the room. 3 of us use...
Whatever's 99 cents.
Okay, so you go with... what do you use?
Land O'Lakes butter. I use real butter. Tastes better than all other stuff. Real butter.
Aren't we looking at him like he committed a crime? Yeah, butter. Is that what we're supposed to be making a joke? I didn't think anybody ate butter anymore, but I also didn't think that they made margarine anymore. There's 2 more myths. We'll cover them during the bonus hour. Oops, I'm not supposed to tell you all that. I'm supposed to be acting like I'm saying bye to everybody. I love you for listening today. Have a very, very wonderful, safe weekend. Thank you, Bokeem Woodbine, for coming in. I wish you luck. I'm looking forward to your big splash in October. Everybody else, we'll talk on Monday. Bye.
These party people. See you later.
Good night. Program complete.
I said I wanted to get in my car for the second goodbye.
Oh, that's my fault.
Hit that car again, the exhaust. The exhaust of this car right here is killing me. Keep it here, you all. The phone lines are open and the bonus hour is next on 107.5 WPLS.